Earl Hymie Weiss was a Polish-American mob boss who became a leader of the Prohibition-era North Side Gang and a bitter rival of Al Capone. He was known as the only man Al Capone feared. When Weiss' brother Fred was questioned about him in 1926, he replied, "I've seen him once in 20 years. That was when he shot me, 6 years ago." When photographers tried to snap his picture, Weiss would glare at them and say in a low voice, "You take a picture of me and I'll kill you." On one occasion, Weiss chased away at gunpoint a deputy U.S. Marshal who came to arrest a friend for violation of the Mann Act at a party he was attending. The Marshal returned with reinforcements, arrested the friend, and confiscated a cache of alcohol and weapons. After the raid, Weiss filed a lawsuit to recover silk shirts and socks that he claimed the Marshals had stolen. Neither the government's charges nor the lawsuit came to anything. Chicago journalist James O'Donnell Bennett is reputed to have called Weiss the brainiest leader that Northside Boosdom ever had. Dean O'Banion was killed at his headquarters flower shop on November 10, 1924. Weiss succeeded his friend as Northside Gang leader and embarked on a campaign of revenge against the Torrio Capone gang and the Jenna brothers. Weiss was terminally ill with cancer, which made him heedless of his own safety when conducting bold attacks on Torrio's gang. In January 1925, the Northsiders shot up Al Capone's car on 55th and State Street, missing Capone but wounding members of his entourage. Later that month, Weiss, Moran, and Drecci ambushed Torrio outside his Southside home. Torrio was shot several times and left for dead. Torrio survived and recovered in a local hospital. Shortly after this incident, Torrio relinquished control of his gang to Al Capone. After Torrio's flight to New York City, Chicago broke out into a citywide gang war. Weiss allied his North Side gang with the West Side O'Donnells, the Saltus McErlane mob, and the GKW gang. In August 1926, Weiss and Drecci were attacked by a contingent of Capone gunmen, including Paul Ricca, who was arrested at the scene. The gun battle took place on South Michigan Avenue, near the Standard Oil building. The North Side gang leaders survived the attack, reportedly due in large part to Drecci's personal efforts in driving off the assailants. Weiss retaliated against Capone on September 20, 1926. A procession of 10 vehicles unloaded gunfire into Capone's Hawthorne Hotel on 22nd Street in Cicero. Over 1,000 rounds were fired. Police at the time believed Weiss, Drecci, Moran, the Gusenberg brothers, and other Northsiders were the gunmen in the attack. Capone was on the premises at the time of the shooting, but was able to flee out of the back of the building during the ambush. Paul Ricca, who was wounded in this attack, reportedly warned Capone and others as the North Side convoy came down the street. Jury selection for a murder trial of Joe Saltus, with whom Weiss sought an alliance, began on October 11, 1926, and Weiss and 4 of his men were cited there. With him that day were his bodyguard Sam Peller, gangster Patty Murray, attorney William W. O'Brien, and Benjamin Jacobs. At 4 o'clock that afternoon, Weiss and his men left for their State Street headquarters, Schofield's Flowers. The quintet parked their cars on Superior Street and rounded the corner to cross State. As they did, 2 gunmen hidden in a nearby rooming house opened fire with a submachine gun and shotgun. Weiss and Murray were fatally wounded by this first burst. William O'Brien was hit 4 times and staggered into a nearby stairwell. At the initial sound of gunfire, a panicked Sam Peller drew his .38 and fired instinctively towards the shots, unintentionally hitting Weiss as he collapsed onto the sidewalk. Peller and Jacobs, both wounded, staggered back the way they had come. Bullets followed them the whole way, and some chipped the cornerstone of the Holy Name Cathedral directly across the street. According to the Chicago police, Jack McGurn was behind the Tommy gun that day. Sam Golf Bag Hunt was supporting McGurn from a nearby building, where police found his signature golf bag with a shotgun inside it after the murder. Frank Nitti is credited with masterminding the use of the machine gun nest in Weiss' assassination. Weiss is buried at Mount Carmel Cemetery in Hillside, Illinois, the same place as Al Capone and Dean O'Banion. He was succeeded as leader of the North Side Gang by Vincent Drecci.